Hello everybody, it's Holger Müller here from Constellation Research, here to talk to you about Constellation Research Shortlist and a specific winner in the category of global HCM suites, which is ADP. But first of all, what are Constellation Shortlists? Shortlists are here to help enterprises move faster, become more agile in the process of software selection. So of having a long list of vendors, shortening down to medium-sized lists, and then ultimately coming to a shortlist and spending 9 to 15 months in the process of doing this, Constellation Research provides enterprises with shortlists which are trusted vendors, which fulfill certain criteria to be on that list, and which we monitor and review and get briefed on regularly. So to make it to the global HCM shortlist, a vendor needs to have HR core capabilities, obviously payroll capabilities, have to have most of talent management, which means 4 out of 5 functions, recruiting, onboarding, performance management, succession management, and learning. Compensation could be tied into that as well. They must have some workforce management. They must have some benefits management, which is important to North America. They need to support more than 4 continents. They have to have at least 950 customers in at least 10 countries. And out of these, 75% have to be working on a suite level, not just a single piece like HR core and or payroll and or talent management and or workforce management. And they have to cover at least 2/3 of the world's GDP with their solution and at least 15 or more languages in there. So let's look specifically to ADP, what they have done in the recent 12 months to be positioned, to be in that shortlist, apart from fulfilling these criteria, of course, that I mentioned before. What are they specifically doing as differentiators? ADP has a very strong data history, being one of the first vendors being on a data lake or big data capability in the cloud with the ADP Data Cloud. D is the D in ADP, so strong legacy for that. And why is it so important? It pays really off in the age of AI, where we are right now in 2023, where the better the data, the better can be the AI. And the focus on the ADP side is on making AI more human in the way of exposing it differently in the system. We recently had the ADP Innovation Days, Analyst Days at the Innovation Lab in New York City. And all the demos were conversational UIs, meaning that you didn't have to log into a system, figure out the navigation, find out the screen, find out the right data. No, you just had to speak to an agent, which would then expose you functions, features, capabilities to that specific part. Strong testament of ADP's data language. There's strong momentum also on the next generation payroll. ADP has built a rule-based payroll, which is unique in the industry. That's completely based on rules which are easy to understand, configurable, and reusable. And it's an always-on payroll, which means that the payroll is always calculated, which means that every time a payroll-relevant event happens, somebody clocks in, clocks out, takes a vacation, takes a leave of absence, and so on, the payroll is always up to date. Very innovative new best practice for payroll on a worldwide basis. It's great to see over 4,000 customers using the next generation payroll. Also important as ADP, this is the globalist, is working on a global part. ADP is making this the core payroll. It's the only rule-based payroll to run globally and going to be rolled out to more countries. So it's going to be very interesting how more countries are being added to the next generation payroll. Good momentum on ADP side, also on a little less new product. The payroll started a longer time ago, or more new product actually, which is next generation HCM, the new core HCM suite. It's good to see the animation in the HR core space. Their adoption is, of course, because the product is new, is a little more behind. I mentioned workforce management as well. ADP also made it to our workforce management list. Not so well known for a long time that ADP had their own offering. It used to be a partner offering for that aspect. It has added significant capabilities which make it a strong contender in that shortlist. Strong on the compliance side with local validations and checks. ADP in general is very strong on validation and compliance, and separate implementation, which is good to have a focused team which only takes care of workforce management capabilities. Last but not least, ADP Research, which has its pulse on what is happening on data all over the world, which is HCM relevant. Here in the US, as an example, the ADP Research Institute regularly beats the statistics labor forecast of the government because their sample is bigger, they know better what's going on, and knowing what's moving and shaking in the HR world gives ADP a leg up in putting in functionality which really makes a difference, not only for HR practitioners, but also for the people leaders and employees in the enterprise. So congratulations to ADP to make it to multiple our shortlists, not only the global HCM shortlist and the workforce management shortlist, also the talent management shortlist. So congratulations from my side. This is Holger Müller from Constellation Research. Thanks for watching.